Hello everybody, I'm recording this before the Game Week 34 Sunday games. It's going to be another rant, just because, well, it might make me feel a bit better to get it off my chest. So if you remember, my last video was a positive one. I was absolutely buzzing because Embuemo and Vissa had got me all those points and had propelled me up the rankings, the provisional rankings, as it were. But unfortunately, as is always the case with FPL, it never stays good, and things have just gone downhill from there. That was the best it got for me at that point in the game week, after the Saturday games of game week 33. It was, to be fair, it was still kind of looking okay until Mateta got that goal in, 7 minutes to go. That was a huge swing for me, unfortunately. I had Kivior in my team, who up until that point was on maximum bonus. So he lost all the bonus points. He lost a point because it was the second goal conceded, and I lost a point for Raya as well. So not only did that cost me 5 points, but I also lost 7 points to the millions of Mateta owners out there, because not only did he get the 4 for the goal, but of course he gets 3 bonus points as well. How ridiculous for playing for 7 minutes and having one shot. Absolute joke. So that was a 12-point swing lost against all of the people that have Mateta. Yeah, it was just... And the frustrating thing about that goal is, and it's often like this, it was so avoidable. The sequence of events there was just ridiculous. First, Saliba, what was he doing? Just passing the ball to Mateta. Why was Raya so far off his line like that? And then the goal itself, it hits the underside of the crossbar and goes in. It could, if it was just at a centimetre higher, it hits the crossbar and stays out, doesn't go in, and I'm in a much higher position. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. So, look, it was still a good week last week, but that really did ruin it. It could have been so much better. And now on to this game week. And yesterday's games was the most depressing afternoon of watching matches that I've known for a long time. We start with the Chelsea game. Actually, let's start with my quality decision to take out Wood for Jimenez. 5 minutes to go before deadline. Why? Why do that? I've had all of this time to decide my free hit team, and I make a change with 5 minutes to go before the deadline. Absolute imbecile. It just doesn't make any sense. And of course, Jimenez gets 1 point. You watch, Wood will get a brace or something now. So yeah, quality start. And then we get to so the Chelsea game next. I've got Cucurella and Palmer in my team. Yeah, I got the clean sheet from Cucurella, but that's not what he was in my team for. I needed an attacking return. I needed an assist or a goal, but he just gets the clean sheet, no bonus points. And then, of course, we've got that absolute clown, Cole Palmer. I mean, I don't really know what to say. I mean, I have to say, I have to put my hand up and say, actually, it was just a bad decision. Bad decision. It's a skill issue, I'm afraid. I know it's easy to say in hindsight, but I've got a free hit. I've got the opportunity to bring in anyone I want, and I choose to bring in a player who's done absolutely fuck all. Hasn't scored a goal for, 13 games? Awful, just an awful pick. All he does now is he picks up the ball from Colwill, he spins around in the centre circle and lays it off to someone, and that's the end of his involvement in the attack. Yeah, he'll get the odd free kick that he tries to score from but gets nowhere near. It's just, yeah, horrendous, just a bad pick. That's all I can really say about that. And then we get to the 3 o'clock games, which started off all right because I haven't got Sessignon in my team because I really wanted him, but I was just put off by the quotes from the manager. He was saying about, Wilson's an option to play, I need to decide, all this sort of, to me, that just put me off because that just made me think, he's 50-50 for starting, just not worth it. And then, so I look at the team sheet, and I didn't think he was in the team at all to start with, because I just looked at the attacking positions and I saw, I think Traore was on that right-hand side, Wilson was there, and I thought, he's not playing. I looked at the bench and I thought, he's not on the bench either though, so that means that people are going to have the sub come in, which is a bit annoying. And then I realised, no, he is playing, he's left back. Well, that's good, because surely I don't need to worry about him in terms of him getting an assist or a goal. And then, of course, Fulham concede, which, brilliant for me, because I don't have any Fulham. Quite a few people have got Leno or Sessignon or both, so that was happy days. And then the games are going on, and it just turned into an absolute shit show. Trippier with 2 assists, didn't have him. He was in my team, he was out. I was trying to work out the best combination of players. In the end, I went for Trent, and didn't include Trippier. Gets 2 assists, 15 points, unbelievable. Dan Burn, I don't know what to say about him. He has been in my team for the last 3 games. I got him in for the double. And I also had him for the Leicester game. No goals. Gets significantly outpointed by the other Newcastle defenders, who I could have got instead. And there he is yesterday, not in my team now because I'm on free hit. There he is with his goal and a clean sheet, and I think he got bonus as well. It's just it's absolutely unbelievable. It really is. Where was that goal last game week or the game week before? I've got Cunha, 8 Nori. Yeah, they got points, brilliant, but everyone's got them, so there was minimal gain really from those points. And then came the absolute sickening Fulham second goal. I just couldn't believe it. I was following the games on Soccer Saturday, and the lady from the pundit, Sue, I don't know her surname, but she was on the Fulham game on Soccer Saturday, and I could hear her say, it's a goal. And I'm thinking, come on, Fulham, Jimenez, surely he's still on the pitch. I noticed he hadn't been subbed yet, and it's a Fulham goal. I'm thinking, yes, come on, surely. And she's describing the goal. Traore, or whoever it was, down the right, puts the ball in, and I'm thinking, Jimenez, it's got to be. And there he is at the back post. So head it in, Sessignon. You absolutely got to be kidding me. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And of course, he gets maximum bonus to go with it. Him and Trippier absolutely destroyed the week. Certainly in terms of yesterday's games and yesterday's outcomes. I've got Barnes in my team. Little bit of a risk, but I wanted the upside. I was quite confident that he was going to start, but there was always that threat of Gordon playing instead. Does absolutely fuck all against Ipswich. Gets all his points. Of course, I've already missed them in the double week games. And the other thing is Sarr. He's in a lot of free hit teams, saves a penalty. Why does this always happen? Whereby these players, who people wouldn't ordinarily have in the team, they've only got them because of the free hit, and they go and get an excessive amount of points. It happens so often, and I haven't got any of them. I'm getting kind of more annoyed even talking about it. I just cannot believe what happened yesterday. It's unbelievable. It really is. So I've got Trent to play, I've got Diaz, and I've got Salah captain. It's still savable this week, I think, just about, but I need an enormous amount of points from those guys, particularly Trent. Well, I mean, I need him to start to begin with. It's not exactly guaranteed, is it? But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a big red arrow. It was a great game week last week, but never lasts. It always has to be shit the following week, or you can never seem to keep that momentum. It's up and down. You go have a great week, and then it's just back down the snake, like playing snakes and ladders. I'll see you later.